From God's Country to Nobody But You, Blake Shelton has been throwing out hits over this past year. Well, Shelton performed his newest single during NBC's New Year's Eve TV special, and it seems to not be landing as well as the others. Being described as tone deaf, artists like this country music legend coming to Shelton's aid. I'm Addison Hager for Taste of Country, and Shelton's newest number is called Minimum Wage, a tune dedicated to fiancee Gwen Stefani. A title that, while being sung by a multi-millionaire, is having some backlash. We're here to get to the bottom of this topic, so we're bringing in Taste of Country's Billy Dukes to shed some light on what's going on here. Hey Billy.
Hi Addison.
Okay, let's jump right into this. Blake has released 2 straight duets with Gwen Stefani as singles. Is this number 3?
Sort of, but not really. Gwen is doing her own thing right now musically, but she did inspire the performance of this song. Shelton says it's a love song to her, and the lyrics do fit that narrative, thanks to the folks at Genius.com for decoding the lyrics, and the chorus closes with, "You can make my truck out in the driveway, roll like a cleaned up Cadillac. Girl, looking at you, looking at me that way, can make a man feel rich on minimum wage."
Oh, that's sweet. I'm gonna drop all the lyrics of the song in the description of this video. So why all the hubbub?
I don't know if this has as much to do with Blake as it does Gwen, or Blake and Gwen, the couple. People are saying that the song is tone deaf because he's singing about minimum wage and he's worth about $100 million. Now, rich country singers singing about poor people stuff happens all the time. You know, when Travis Tritt says he has rice cooking in the microwave, no one throws a hissy fit about it. But you add in a pop star who is also pretty rich into the mix, and then you add his high-profile television work, you find a little extra room for some criticism on Twitter.
That doesn't seem all that fair.
No, it doesn't. Blake's never really been known as a big spender. He doesn't take Instagram photos from his private jet or show up in a Tesla or wear a lot of gold chains. As far as we can tell, he grew up pretty working class, and he certainly had his struggles early on. However, he did sign his record deal at a really young age, so the hurt didn't last quite as long as it did for someone like Brooks and Dunn, who kind of separately slogged away at it for years until hitting it big together when they were pushing 40. Ronnie Dunn, by the way, is one of the people who came to Blake's defense, saying he wishes he'd written the song himself, after suggesting that it's all a social conspiracy to divide us as a country. Blake appreciated that, to say the least.
What else do you know about the song?
His record label has been pretty tight-lipped, refusing to leak out even the tiniest of details, but our research strongly suggests it was written by Corey Crowder, Jesse Fraser, and Nicole Gallion, 3 really well-known contemporary songwriters who actually haven't written for Blake yet. It's very much written from the perspective of a singer, as it begins with, "Yeah, I met you before anyone knew my name," playing for pennies on the dive bar stage, split an all-star special on our first date in a Waffle House booth, "Your daddy was crying when he gave you away." That's not exactly Blake and Gwen's story, but he didn't escape from prison either, and people were pretty cool with him singing Old Red.
Well, that's true. Okay, one more question. Does this mean a new Blake Shelton album is coming in 2021?
Blake said he's not making albums anymore, and I think he'll stick by that, at least for another year. Honestly, I think he kind of likes splitting his time between Nashville, Los Angeles, and certainly Oklahoma, producing a full album and then promoting it and everything that comes with it. That would kind of be a time suck. And he is worth like $100 million, so you can't really blame him for not wanting to bow down to all the constructs of a music career. So, no, maybe an EP or something this year, maybe, but especially with no tour in the future, I just don't see him releasing a full album.
Thanks for chatting with me, Billy. Give this video a thumbs up if regardless you're a fan of this number, and let us know your thoughts on this topic in the comments below. I'm Addison Hager for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for subscribing.